And good evening from Goddard Stadium. It's Connor Estelle. So here we are back in league play. Your Everett Jets taking on Oly-Pen Force. Your Everett Jets in the blue kits, attacking from left to right across your screen. Oly-Pen Force in all red. It is Raul Islas and company standing over this. Our referee checks his watch. And we are underway at Goddard Stadium. As John Forgeland of the Seattle Kraken would say, sit back and enjoy this one from Goddard Stadium. So with that being said, and our staff being short-staffed and scrambling to get the show on the road tonight, it's a good ball. It's pinballed around. He scores! It's a goal! Ro Martinez in only the opening seconds, and the Everett Jets score in the first minute. How about that for a fast start? Well, talk about a sensational start, and it's just what the doctor ordered. And your Everett Jets are up by a goal to nil here in the first half. Holy smokes! Everett Jets FC goal, Rogelio Martinez. We're talking about what a fast start. That's another good ball. Hristov and Dampa, that's a poorly cleared ball. Alex Hristov receives it, wins it back, pushed off quite physically off the ball, and it will be a goal kick. Talk about that was a fast start as if this was a hockey game. Rocha. Well, an interesting change, a few changes. There was a few questionable decisions at game time. If this particular concerning the right back Toby Smith, if he was going to be suitable, be a healthy scratch, or was he going to be fit to play? He's starting today, just like that. So your Everett Jets off by a goal to nil. That's a long ball. Toby Smith on the overlap. Smith is onside, flooding the cross. Turbo, great save. Hristov shot is blocked and behind for the corner. Corner number 1 for your Everett Jets. And it looks like Lamb and Dampa will take it from this far side. So let's just get these starting 11s real quickly as fast as we can. And I'll get back to it once Dampa takes this corner. This ball is hit over everybody. So Guerrero will strike it himself. It pinballs around in the box and cleared away. Falls to Fernando Tavares. Tavares scampers with it to the far side. Fernando Tavares switches it to Manny Segura and drops it all the way back, and the Jets reset. So let's get back to those starting 11 presented to you by Fast Signs of Everett. That's a poor ball. Scrambled and helter-skelter from Parker Medina, the goalkeeper. He struggled to hold on to that ball. So let's get back to that. Geez, folks, this is, as my high school choir director said, we are going to MacGyver it. And MacGyver it we are indeed. So, Cam Welty in between the pipes and goal. The back line of Toby Smith at right back. Eduardo Rocha, we apologize that I've mispronounced it on the air most of this season. Angel Martinez in center back. And Sawyer Walto on the left back. Now, the 3 central midfielders consist of Fernando Tavares, the attacking midfielder, with a midfield pairing of Rogelio Martinez, the goal scorer in the first minute, and Manny Segura wearing the captain's armband, as we see Segura standing over the ball about to take this free kick. The wingers consist of Lamin Dampa, Hristov, and Muhammad Darbo. And that free kick is hit over everybody. Unfortunately, today Simon Connor could not join us in the booth, so it's just me today in the booth, folks. I'll do my best to keep this show on the road. At least Sam, I think you're doing well. Sam runs our electronics. It makes the magic happen. That yes, he is in charge of the camera today. As always, Martinez, Tavares, overlapping Toby Smith. Dampa cuts inward. Dampa still has it, drops it off to Toby Smith. Smith is crossed back in the area. Cleared in, but not fully. The distinct contrast of the blue of your Everett Jets and the red shirts of the visitors, Oly-Pen floors, as Tavares displays some physicality. Toby Smith, man, he is trained in extra gear and a little bit of a non-malicious foul. And oh dear, we have a player down. Oh dear, this is not good. I believe that Francisco Barajas dead on the ground as he's writhing in pain and he is in some discomfort. Rylan Brooks, it is Barajas. Barajas, he gets to his feet and he hobbles up. He's going to feel that. Looks like one of the center backs from Oly-Pen Force will take this free kick. And indeed it is Trenton Clabo. Ball cleared. Corey Berkridge. Correction, Corey Burbridge. Ball's out for a goal kick. So we've seen the presence of Zidane and Cho as the goalkeeper, but today it's a little bit of the headlines coming in. Cam Welty gets the nod. First start of this 2023 season, he was the starting goaltender for the Everett Jets on their road match against Yakima United last season. Rocha. Dampa tries to send Toby Smith off to the races. He can't. A little bit of triangle passing, but doesn't go. Goes back to Burbage. Drops it back to the center backs. Daniel Holt. Mateo Schuler with the long hair, visible from the far side as a central midfielder. Coach Micah McNoggle telling me today at warm-ups that they were coming in today in a 4-3-3 formation. And Raul Islas is the central striker of the front three. Rocha has time and space. Talk about a fast start. Segura plays a long ball to Hristov. Overruns it. Tavares. Everett first to ball. Settled by Toby Smith. Tavares. Darbo. Good ball from Darbo to Dampa. And Dampa with a burst of speed to the byline. Dampa along the deck. Pinballs out for corner number 2 of the evening. And Lemon Dampa will take it on this. And they play it short. Toby Smith. Hurried cross. Corner number 3 on the evening for your Everett Jets. A correction. It is a throw-in. Settled by Darbo. Taken out. Drops it back to Segura. Here comes Segura's good ball to the far side. Unmarked is Tavares. Tavares settles it. He drops it back to Angel Martinez. That's whipped in ball. This is a good ball from far to near, and it's hauled into by Parker Medina. And Medina will just take his time. Well, both goalies are wearing a different shade of green here as Cam Welty opts for the more electricity yellow versus the more Medina was the lime green. That's a lobbed ball to nobody in particular. It looks like we have several ball boys in attendance tonight. Well, it's certainly been doing double the effort tonight from all of us, all the Jets staff. This is Schuler. Loses the ball to Rogelio Martinez. It's Schuler. Schuler plays it to Burbage. He's got Islas, but he plays Barajas. Barajas back to the center circle. Burbage nearly loses it to an on-rushing Hristov with the press. Tavares. Schuler drops it out wide to the fullback. Tate Carlson, sporting that blonde hair. You can easily pick it out on your picture, on your screen at home, or wherever you're watching another edition of Everett Jets football. And a throw in on this far side. So Carlson, Klabo, and Rylan Brooks are the fullback. And here come the Jets. Out wide. Walter plays a good long ball. Can Hristov win the foot race? He can. He's in the area. And he gets tripped up and tangled down. And a corner. It is the fourth corner for your Everett Jets. And indeed it is. And Hristov, slow to get up. He was clattered into. So Mohamed Darbo stands over this. Darbo whips it in. Not good. It falls on Hristov. Down on the far side as he seems to be in pain. Jets playing down 10. There's Darbo. Lays it off to Martinez. Side netting. Don't be fooled, supporters. Do not be fooled there. It was only a goal kick, and Alexander Hristov is down. This is not good. He is not able to get up as we look on this far side. As we look below us, I believe it is Glenn Podden warming up below us. As always, it's Connor Estelle. I'm not only filling in the broadcast booth, I'm also being the public address announcer tonight. So double the effort today. We'll try to, don't worry folks, don't change that dial anytime soon. I'll do my best. And Hristov, he is in quite discomfort on the other side. So the Jets playing 11 down a man. But they seem to be doing just fine without him. Darbo sends a good overlapping ball to Lamin Dampa. Dampa slots it 2-0. And in minute 14, Lamin Dampa makes it 2-0 to your Everett Jets. Everett Jets FC goal scored by number 15, Lamin Dampa. Well, talk about a fast start. So the goals coming in the first and 15th minute. It's been an interesting day for football, and it's probably why a lot of our staff is not with us, is that there was a doubleheader today. The Seattle Sounders taking on the Portland Timbers at 1 o'clock at Lumen Field, followed by an OL Reign game against the Portland Thorns, followed up, I believe, at 5 p.m. I mean, and look at that, folks. You got professional football, you got semi-pro football. It's a day of football here in the Pacific Northwest. Dampa, Segura, showing his trickery. Brooks with the handball. And indeed, the Jets will indeed take care of it. Rogelio Martinez. Sawyer Waltall. Angel Martinez. Rocha. Damfa. Barajas dispossesses and breaks it up, and Toby Smith. The Boeing blue shirts swarming red, and that's a good overlapping ball wide to Damfa. The time and space. Damfa dances, cuts inward, lobs it to the far post. Oh, Sawyer Waltall couldn't get the finish as he hits it with his left, and there's a substitution. Alex Haristov's day is done. He's replaced by Glenn Podden in minute 17. We have a substitution for your Everett Jets. Leaving the game, number 18, Alex Haristov. Replaced by number 30, Glenn Podden. So doing the ability and responsibilities of both public address announcer and broadcasting the game today, I'm able to transition. Fortunately, all our electronics are all in one place, not in separate suites. That is the advantage with our little setup. It's a crew of two up here in the broadcast booth. Myself, the commentator, and Sam, who keeps this show on the road. Everyone give a round of applause for the man that makes it all happen. Toby Smith. Angel Martinez. Glenn Podden. You want physicality and that number 9 role? There's your answer. Good crowd on hand we have here tonight. Manny Segura. Segura is playing in a deeper role, in a central defensive midfield role, but I don't think that bothers him remotely one bit. Martinez to Waltall. Podden. Here we go. Blue shirts on the attack. That's a good ball to Darbo. 3-0. 18th minute. Your Everett Jets 3. Oly-Pen Force 0. Everett Jets goal scored by number 9, Mohamed Darbo. Is it too easy? Is it easy football? Is it direct football? Yes, yes, and yes to that. Play resumes. Here we go again. Dampa. Podden. Plays a good through ball. Here comes Lamont Dampa. Parker Medina. He may be down 3-0, but he's not going to go down without getting tested. He's going to have his work cut out for him, that young man. Good settle by Angel Martinez. Turns it to Podden. Here we go again. Glenn Podden. Podden in the box. Drops it off. Pass too heavy. Deflected off a red shirt. But still, possession for the Jets. It has been an interesting game, ladies and gentlemen. But mind you, if we look down at the bench below us, a little short-handed on the roster. Potton, Darbo, Barajas clears. Andrew Hollis, Kyle Dawkin. Sir Waltel dances with 2 or 3. Broken up by Rogelio Martinez. Hollis breaks him up. Barra Islas. Here come red shirts. First time we've seen some real urgency. But here come the Boeing blue shirts. Carlson. Schuler. Barajas, Toby Smith. But Smith clatters into Islas, and Islas gets up. And it looks like it is indeed Corey Burbage standing over at Burbage. The 19-year-old whips that ball in. That's a good flick header. Offside, but the flag is up. Well, that was close, ladies and gentlemen. But the AR on the far side has his flag raised. Dampa. Correction, Darbo switches to Smith. Toby Smith, the returning player, part of the French connection of Aurélien Habask and Andrew Peretti, as Habask has moved on to join Bellingham United. That's a good long ball to the far side. Sawyer Waltall, throw in. Sawyer Waltall will take care of it. Waltall, long throw. Potton, flick header. Pinballs around in the box and cleared by Barajas. And that'll be up for throw-in. What a gorgeous evening for semi-pro soccer here in the city of Everett. We played nearly half of the first half. Angel Martinez. That's another good ball out wide to Sawyer Waltall. Blue shirts coming in. Darbo. Here we go again. Darbo whips it in. Left-footed cross. Oly-Pen Tavares smashes it off Mateo Schuler. Here's another throw. Potton settles. Here he goes. Oh, Dampa! He was trying to lay it off. Nobody there to follow it up. That would have been struck with a vengeance. Raul Islas, and a free kick he wanted to be played, and plays it quickly to Burbage. Runs into nearly 4 blue shirts, and he trips off the ball. Potton can send to somebody, can he? Segura plays it out wide at Toby Smith. Toby Smith. And it will be a goal kick. Daniel Holt shields the ball. Or shielded the ball, I should say. Collins loses that ball quickly, but a throw in. Favor of Oly-Pen Force. Not that it doesn't matter at this stage. As the Oly-Pen Force find themselves down 3-0. Segura. Oh, look at this by Burbage. Showing a great display of speed and maneuverability. Burbage. That was Andrew Hollis. And now a throw-in. We saw a little bit of effort from Corey Burbage. Lemon Damfa. Toby Smith. Damfa. Angel Martinez. Correction, Rogelio to Angel Martinez. Switches it to Manny Segura. He's got an overlapping Toby Smith, plays it to Damfa. Segura. Pinballs around as it's blocked off a nearly majority. It's about 10 red shirts behind Hollis. Literally. Rogelio Martinez. Angel. Damfa. Loses it to Raul Islas. And Islas goes down. That's a good ball. And the Jets, Schuler and Tavares going at it in a free kick favor of Everett. Segura. Smith. Damfa. Angel Martinez looks for options. She plays a long ball out wide. Sir Walton. The Jets are just burning. Walton keeps it in play. My goodness. Walton lays it. Tried to lay it off for Lamb and Damfa. Send everyone forward at this rate. Fernando Tavares. Angel Martinez. And the Jets can come back this way. Segura up the middle to Tavares. Rogelio Martinez. Darboe. Here it goes. Angel, that's a little give and go. Pushed up, but no free kick. No free kick given by the referee. Parker Medina boots this ball upfield. Manny Segura loses it to Islas, but that's not going to trouble us. The back line of the Jets just clear the ball upfield again. Tavares. For our first time in over a month, folks, we have an actual league play. If I look on my schedule, the Jets, there's still time to see the Jets. The next home game, and it's going to be the big one, folks. June 17th, back at Goddard Stadium at 4 p.m. It will be the big one against Bellingham United. A must-see game. Damfa shot! What a save by Medina! Damfa emulating his best Arjen Robben from that cutting from that wide right-hand side. Games again on the 17th and 24th. Bellingham on 4 p.m. on June the 17th and at 2 p.m. It's quarter number 5. Here it comes. Not fully cleared. Walton's header. Medina holds on. Upcoming games against Bellingham United and Thurston County on the 17th and 24th. And next week on the 10th, your Everett Jets find themselves on the road against the Vancouver Victory. Islas gets clipped a little bit. Referee says gives play on. Darboe slips. Red shirts and Burbage. Out wide to Ryland Brooks. Schuler to Kyle Dawkin. Nothing he can do. Oh, that's a poor ball. Toby Smith displaying his pace, bails the Jets out there. And here come the Jets again on the counter. That's a good ball from Darbo to Fernando Tavares. Tavares in the area. Tavares' shot is blocked. Now it's certainly turning end to end. Well, it's certainly not the odd man rush. Mateo Schuler loses it. And Burbage. He's done very well. Intercepted by Toby Smith. Podden plays it, hurries it to Lemon Dampa. Gets out of it, but loses it. Change along the back line. It's the center back. It's the 16-year-old Daniel Holt. We have just played half an hour. If you want to watch any match of this entirety again or have missed part of this, you can simply watch the stream or rewatch it as much as you would like here on the Everett Jets YouTube channel. I am Connor Risdell, the voice of your Everett Jets. Manny Segura plays the long ball. Damp, a little backheeled flick. Parker Medina, I was almost behind Medina. Medina, the 17-year-old, nearly spilled it. So it is a match of boys to men, in essence. Here we go. Daniel Holt. Podden. Barra, pass intended for Barra, it's not there. And here come the Everett Jets. Dampa tries, passes too far to his teammate, to Mohamed Darbo. And Dampa puts his arm in there and says, my bad, it's on me. Take Carlson. Easy to spot with that blonde hair. Podden lays it off to Tavares. Dampa. Tavares, little toe poke. Tavares broke it up on the edge of the 18. Raul Islas. Carlson. Can he send somebody? Intercepted by Sarah Walthall. And Angel Martinez, my goodness. Excuse me, Ro Martinez, this could be trouble. Toby Smith. Smith holds it up. Lays it out to Dampa. Dampa's shot is blocked. As I was saying earlier, Ro Martinez had no problem dispatching the 28-year Andrew Hollis. Hollis, little black heel intended for Raul Islas. Raul Islas, the 21-year-old. Angel Martinez. Rogelio Martinez. The Martinez brothers. Lamin Damfa. Damfa. Toby Smith. Jets settling and slowing the game down with 10 minutes to go before halftime. Patton up the middle to Damfa. He sees room. Loses it. But loses it to Holden. They can send it away. The Everett Jets in control of this match. Tavares. Tavares plays a good long ball off the shoulder of a Oly-Pen for center back. That deflection could have proven costly. Rocha drops it back to Cam Welty, who hasn't had to have much action, or hasn't had to do much at all. That's how goalkeepers like it. Brooks loses it. And here we go again, Toby Smith, who's just outrunning everybody, lays it up. Glenn Patton around it, a great save by Parker Medina. Easily could have been 4-0. Oh! Damfa just cleared it off of Andrew Hollis right on the face. You could hear it. We could hear the sound of the ball hitting his face from here up in the booth. Here we go, Tavares. Tavares charges, loses it, and the Oly-Pen force just can't communicate effectively, and Tavares nearly stormed his way into the penalty box, but that didn't go any further than that. Well, the dam is burst. It's just at this rate, I think the Everett Jets have this game in the bag, and I don't see any way that Oly-Pen Force will have any way of getting back into this game. I think the question is if the Everett Jets are going to win, it's simply going to be by a margin of how much. Boy, wouldn't it be good if we had a deal? The Sounders have their deal with El Reconcito Tacos. For every goal the Sounders score, if you had a ticket to the game, the number of goals the Sounders score would be the number of free tacos. Wouldn't that be a good deal that the Jets have right now? That was a little backwards flick by Potton to Darbo. It did not work. But if your Everett Jets were sponsored by El Reconcito, everybody in attendance would have got at least 3 free tacos. And right now at about dinner time, that sounds like pretty good, if you ask me. Angel Martinez. Tavares. Correction, Rogelio Martinez. Here we go. Tavares. Waltall. Plays it in corner number 6 for your Everett Jets. And it looks like he's going to take this. It is Manny Segura standing over to take this free, who'll be jogging to the corner flag. Here we go. The in-swinging ball. That's good. In the box. Darbo drops it to Toby Smith. Smith's shot is blocked in, and he's still going for it. And it will be out for corner number 7. And the Jets, Toby Smith, he plays it hurriedly. Damfa crosses it back in. The header, it falls through. Darbo flicked it, just not hit well enough, and Parker Medina just boots it upfield. As that's a poor header that could prove costly. A throw in deep in the Everett Jets half. And it will be a throw in. Now in favor of the Everett Jets. Correction, it's a free quick takeaway. That could be dangerous. Jets were not paying attention there. They were nearly caught napping in an area of the pitch you don't want to be caught. Toby Smith, Manny Segura, Glenn Podden, Manny Segura. How wide? That's a good ball. Sir Walter Segura. Segura tried to lay it off to Darbo. He couldn't get it in time. Cam Welty. I think this is the second or third time he's ever touched the ball this half. Angel Martinez. Manny Segura turns quickly. Pass intended for Podden doesn't go to the intended destination. Parker Medina surveys his options. Punts it forward. Ball takes a bounce. Falls to the feet and settled by Islas. Then knocked off by Sir Waltall. Islas will take the throw in. No correction. Tate Carlson to take. Carlson. Swarmed. Throw in again. Favor of Oly-Pen force. Hollis in the corner. He has to deal with Rocha. There's whipped into the middle. Cleared. Collins, the first real time we've seen Oly-Pen force make considerable progress of making it into the Jets half. They still have it. And the Jets can come upfield. That's a good dummy by Tavares. And here we go again, folks. The Jets able to slow the game down. Throwing in favor. Throwing in favor of Everett. And once again, the Everett Jets controlling the game. This match feels almost eerily similar to the 6-0 preseason victory against the new up-and-coming newcomers of the Evergreen Premier League of Washington, Leones de Seattle FC, in which the Jets won in convincing fashion 6-0. Probably played the most direct football you could possibly play. Flicked header by Podden to Tavares. Tavares out of nowhere. Medina's out of position. Lobs it back in the area. Diantha with the overhead kick. Diantha with the heroics. That would have goal number 4. Would have set this place on fire. They pulled Medina out of position, and Medina nearly paid a hefty price. Throw it in favor of Oly-Pen force. The Jets, unrelentless, not giving up. Here comes Tavares. Tried to lay it off to. Now the ball does not successfully clear pinballs off several red shirts. To the relief of Parker Medina, probably the most grateful man on the field. The Everett Jets just playing a high press, and here comes Rogelio Martinez out of nowhere. A free kick. I think the referee was giving a benefit of the doubt. Here we go. Only 20 seconds remain of this first half. Referee checks his watch. Toby Smith, can the Jets muster one last good attack before halftime? Good possession spell by the Jets. Toby Smith. Toby Smith plays it off quickly to Lyman Damfa. Damfa. Swing and a miss. Triple teamed. And the play is broken up. And there will be halftime. Your Everett Jets up 3-0. I'm Conor Estelle. We will be back for more after these messages from our sponsors. Oh, there they are. The common sight of the Osprey nest and the Osprey are season ticket holders. Your Everett Jets about to kick it off to start the second half. So far, it hasn't been what's been mostly anticlimactic football. Camera pans out. So what's going to happen? It looks like we have a couple of substitutions made. It looks like we're going to see Nick Ramoso go in for Toby Smith. So Toby Smith does a solid 45 minutes. And we're almost ready to go. And there has been a change for Oly-Pen Force as well. Actually, both changes. So both teams change their goalkeepers. It is now Alder Medina, the brother of Parker, in for Oly-Pen Force. So too is the Everett Jets goaltender. As well. So Efren Martinez comes in. And we're also going to see Nick Ramoso. Interesting change of... Here comes Ramoso. Ramoso up the field with some pace. To Damfa. Blue shirts headed back in. Here we go. Alder Medina. Hopefully we'll get that time clock fixed in a moment, folks. We'll get that back going. Damfa. Overlapping Ramoso. Man, he has pace to burn. Ramoso drops it off to Damfa. Plays it in the area. Everett Jets in cruise control, in pole position. And a free kick called. And another set piece for Corey Burbridge. Burbridge. Looped in ball, but it loses its ability to clear. That's a strike by Islas. Will not trouble the Everett Jets goalkeeper. It's Keegan Brennan in goal now. Cam Welty's night is done. And it certainly at times feels like an exhibition match. Given how lopsided the scoreline is. Here they come again. Damfa. Lays it off. Darbo. Podden lays it up. Switches it. Clear not far. Podden settles, runs it off to Darboe, around, Darboe, back across goal, no one there. And here comes Ramoso. Everett Martinez, that's a good cross. Falls to the feet of Segura. Segura holds off Islas, lays it off. Cleared and once again falls to Sir Waltall. Back to Darboe. Segura. Here we go. It's Diego Ward. Darboe. Sends it off to Ward. Sends a long ball. Danva has to split two. Can he win it and settle it? He can't. Mateo Schuler. Schuler with time. He sends a good ball. But Sir Waltall and Burbage battling for it, tugging on the shirts. And Burbage lets it. And it's behind for a goal kick for Keegan Brennan, who opts to take that corner. Correction, the goal kick rather quickly. Ramoso. Ward loses it. First time we've seen Schuler. Has a good lofted ball. It's caught in no man's land. It could be dangerous. Headed out. And cleared. Glenn Bodden. Nobody in particular. Correction, it wasn't Alder Medina, it was Landon Kirby. Goalkeeper, and here goes Darboe. All alone, Darboe. 4-0. Just like that. Everett Jets FC goal. Scored by number 9, Mohamed Darboe. Mohamed Darboe. He is yet again shy of the hat trick. And in trademark fashion, making his way around the goalkeeper and waltzing it in. Oh, he almost stole it. And a foul and a free kick. He knew it was unintentional. The referee just tied him, saying, I understand. Just keep playing. You don't need to be over too hyped. Pretty soon I'll be using John Forgeland's trademark bullseye call because Darboe has pulled the goalkeeper out. And in essence, even though it's not their empty net, is no such thing in football, you could very well say it is. Oly-Pen Force are surely all but out of this match now. It is all Everett. And I don't see any way in the world that Oly-Pen Force can rally behind from 4 goals down. For sure, the 2 points are in the bag for Everett. Now the question is, will those in attendance get to witness Mohamed Darboe hat trick? Free kick taken. Lofted in and cleared up field. Teddy Metalis taking off some of his big dogs. They don't need to do it. Here comes Ramoso. Patton does the smart choice, plays it on overlapping Ramoso. Ramoso lays it off to Diego Ward. Everett Martinez. Plays it to Bo. This could be dangerous. Ryland Brooks has to deal with the press of Nick Ramoso. And a throw in. No. Darbo turns. Goddard. And indeed it is. Angel Martinez. Diego Ward. Hermoso. Rocha. Everett Martinez. A Martinez brother for a Martinez brother. Barajas. Hollis. Islas. I went to Ryland Brooks. Mateo Schuler. Schuler lobs it in. Headed away by Angel Martinez. Glenn Podden. He tried to play a through ball to Mohammed. Correction. Lemon Dampha. Segura and Islas. Pressured and ball is dropped to Landon Kirby. Kirby pressured by Segura, clears it up. Dampha tries to lay it out. There were two. The on-rushing run of Dampha and Ramoso. And here come Oly-Pen force. Everett Martinez cleanly dispossessions. And there is a player down to the far side. Surely they got to stop the play and play it out. There is a player down on this far side, and the referee is going to play it out. The referee's going to stop the game, and hopefully we'll have a substitution. This is not good. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a few substitutions for your Everett Jets. In goal, Keegan Brennan. Right back, Nick Ramoso. And midfielder, Diego Ward. And midfielder, Everett Martinez. With a break in the action, and it looks like they're going to need a substitution. Indeed, it may be Bryce Smith coming in. Well, this is not good, folks. Referee consulting with the doctor, what we have on site. We got lucky today. And oh dear. And we have it's Daniel Holt, the player that is down, and he cannot get up remotely. Just hoping that this injury is not as serious as it looks. This is not a good sight to see. So that would mean both teams have sustained injuries. Throughout this game. Well, the Everett Jets had to deal with the sun in their eyes in the first half. They don't have to much longer. They don't have to this half, as they're attacking from west to east, or right to left across your television screen or your radio dial, whichever way you're picking up this game. And we got another substitution. It is Andrew Peretti in. Oh, for Lamon Dampha. substitution, leaving the game, number 15, Lamin Damfa. Replaced by number 26, Andrew Paretti. Andrew Paretti just comes on, and he just shows terrier-like instincts, and he just tries to dispossess a player off the ball. Mateo and Schuler and Segura tangle up for a moment. Schuler evades Paretti. Shot blocked, headed to no avail. Well, we're still, if we can get some look on the picture on that far side, it is indeed Daniel Holt struggling. He is not getting up. As we see as he's getting tended to. Paretti, Segura plays it out wide to Mohamed Darbo with time and space. We all know what's about to happen here, folks. Plays it off to Potton, 5! Glenn Potton makes it 5-0. Everett Jets FC go! Scored by number 30, Glenn Potton. Well, I think the man of the match is all but settled. It is Mohamed Darbo, 2 goals and an assist. He played a perfect pass on a platter to the forward Glenn Potton. And it's now 5-0 in the second half. Quick throw in. Islas intercepted by Ward and broken up. Ward actually doesn't intercept it. He lets it run out. Wonder what can be gone so wrong for Mr. Daniel Holt. That's a good through ball. And an offside flag does come up to Mr. Mohamed Darbo. He was off to the races on that one. And he was going to go for it. No questions asked. Ref allows it to play quickly. Keegan Brennan. Wastes no time to get it. Paretti just dribbles out of danger there, but passes it right to Mateo Schuler at the hash marks of the yard lines. Here comes Mohamed Darbo. He's a one-man wrecking crew as he shows his speed. He's taking on everybody. Lays it off. Mateo Schuler has to frantically clear it, and it's not fully cleared. Well, Oly-Pen Force have their hands full. Glenn Potton, good hold-up play. Settles it. Ball pinballs around. Potton shot off. It hits the bar of the field goal post. Oly-Pen Force just bleeding to death out there. Not literally, ladies and gentlemen. Kirby kicks it. Paretti. Plays it out wide. And the Jets once again will come away with it. No threat there. Oly-Pen Force trying to display a little more physicality. Potton has to take it as Ward was in an offside position. Oly-Pen force. The story of the evening. Oh, there we go. There's some good signs as we look up ahead. He'll come into view momentarily. We should see him walk through, pass through our view of the camera as it is. Good news is, Andrew, it was Daniel Holt who was down for like 5 minutes. Here goes. That's a good cross. Over and out. Good to see Daniel Holt up and walking again. And it will be. Ramosa. Darbo. Tries to play a through ball intended for Glenn Patton. No problem. Alan Kirby. Correction, Landon Kirby. Landon Kirby. Here we go again. Ward. Martinez. Tried to lay it off to Muhammad Darbo. So we got another change. Abdoulaye Donzo comes in at center back. Here we go again. Ball keeps pinballing around. And a throw in favor of your Everett Jets. So we now see Abdoulaye Donzo get moved into the center back role. We saw Donzo in preseason. Peretti with the switch. Wide to Nick Ramoso. Ramoso. I believe dances with Bryce Smith. It has to be Bryce Smith. There can't be another player out there. Hold. Hurled out by Kirby. Abdoulaye Donzo plays a good ball to Muhammad Darbo. Darbo. He's been a one-man wrecking crew all night. Segura loses it to Islas. Segura still battles with him. Schuler. Oly-Pen force struggling to break out of their own half. Quickly on the counter. And smoothly, Donzo breaks it up. Sarah Waltall drops it to Rocha. Ramoso. Everett Martinez. It's broken up by Dale Ward and lost. Mateo Schuler. Schuler, the 20-year-old. Play is stopped for a moment. We don't know why. There it is. There's a throw-in. Sir Walthall. Manny Segura. Everett Martinez. This is good. Cross along the floor and out. Forward corner. Corner number 8 for your Everett Jets. Manny Segura to take this. Sun setting. The lighting is much better. The temperature has dropped considerably. That's a good header. Just wide. Eduardo Rocha to the far post, just diving in there. Segura. Here comes Darbo. Darbo in the box. Save. And one back. No free kick given. Darbo would be in an offside position. So they have to restart the play from the halfway line. Goodbye, the Everett Jets. There's another lobbed ball. And Alan Curry, well, he nearly spilled it. And Manny Segura was nearly all over him. That's a man you don't want to let the ball go or spill at the ball. Glenn Patton is he gets taken down. I never thought I'd say that on air, ladies and gentlemen. In the same sentence. Donzo. Oly-Pen first. Showing urgency. Referee stops the play, gives a handball in favor of Oly-Pen force. Well, it is Corey Burbridge. Burbridge takes it. Brennan, it spills and cleared. Burbridge did not have a good handle on that. And here they come. He still has it. Can he send him off? Diego Ward lays it off to Darbo. It is an offside flag. It's a little gamesmanship by Diego Ward. Well, it is. Everett Martinez breaks it up. Oly-Pen force can come away with it. Here we go again. Are you kidding me? Oh, Muhammad Darbo. He was off to the race. He was going to bury Oly-Pen force if that touch fell right to him. It did not. Sir Walthall and Burbridge battling, and it will be, I think that's the first corner of the night for Oly-Pen force. It's the Oly-Pen force first corner compared to the Jets' 8. Whipped in ball. Cleared away. Islas tries to volley it, and he just pops it up and out. I think that's what they say in baseball. They said, that this would be a home run if this was in an elevator. It just went up, and it didn't come back. I think that's what they said. So Keegan Brennan And wait a minute. There's a substitution. It is Adler Molina coming in, the 15-year-old. There's a shot by Islas, is blocked. Peretti comes away with it. Peretti, Segura, out wide to Diego Ward. Has an overlapping Ramoso as he cuts inward, lays it off. Target intended, I think that was, believe it was intended for Darbo. And that will be out for a throw in. Attention fans, this is the final call to get your tacos on High on Taco. The truck will leave in 15 minutes. Talk about having to do double duty today as both broadcaster and public address announcer, folks. I did not expect I'd have to do it. That's a good ball to Diego Ward. Ball played in the middle. Ball just ricocheted around. Darbo made that run inward. Now there he is again. Lays it off to Patton. Quick give and go. Darbo strikes it. It falls to the feet. Darbo to Patton. 6! There you go. Muhammad Darbo, 2 goals, 2 assists. Glenn Patton gets the brace. There are 2 members of your Everett Jets that have 2 goals on the night. Everett Jets FC go! Scored by number 30, Glenn Patton. Assisted on the night for his 2nd assist, Muhammad Darbo. If this was hockey, Muhammad Darbo is getting the 1 star. His points tonight, 2 goals and 2 assists. It's been a very productive night for him. So your Everett Jets lead by 6 goals to 0. They beat Thurston County on the road by 10 goals to 0. Your Everett Jets in convincing fashion here. Here we go. Patton lays it up to Ramosa to make it 7. It is 7-0 Everett Jets. They are running away with it here at Goddard Stadium. Everett Jets FC goal. Scored by number 14, Diego Ward. So the front 3, Diego Ward just barreled in and just polished up on the far post. And more substitutions are made. Out comes Rod Barajas. In comes Elias Cardenas. It is 7 goals to 0. It is all said and done. Oly-Pen force undermanned and simply outmatched by the Everett Jets here at Goddard Stadium. And here they come again. Diego Ward, he sees Darbo. Can he lay it off to Darbo? The hat trick is there! It is 8-0! And that's the 3rd goal that he has completed a hat trick for number 9, Muhammad Darbo! Was anybody really surprised? Because at the end of it, I just said in the commentator's curse, Mohamed Darboe what a match he's had by that young man. He has 3 goals and 2 assists to his tally as Oly-Pen force show no display of force whatsoever here this evening at Goddard Stadium. Here we go again. Glenn Potted, Mohamed Darboe. Ball pinballs around. Goddard breaks it up. Glenn Goddard around to Darboe. Just wide. Unbelievable. An 8-0 thrashing. But the Everett Jets' first real test will come in 2 weeks on June the 17th, the day before Father's Day, against Bellingham United. Hollis. At this rate, it's all for one for all. If you're part of Oly-Pen first, Potted broken up. I think we've said Mohamed Darboe's name a bit this match, a bit this season. He has been a joy to watch. Abdoulaye Donzo. Sawyer Waltall. Good triangle passing we've seen. And just pure good carrying or good runs by the Everett Jets. Potted. Donzo. Darboe. Here we go. Darboe tries to strike it. Potted strikes it. Just wide. But at this rate, who cares? It's your Everett Jets lead by a margin of a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. If this was American football, I think legendary University of Miami coach Jimmy Johnson said, "If you get them, we get them down. Don't let them up." And I think that that rings true. There goes the sheriff, cherries and berries, going as racing outward past the stadium. We are next to a fire department, after all, and police department. Well, he's off in a hurry to go somewhere. And a free kick in favor of Oly-Pen force. And I can guarantee you, folks, there will not be any need for any stoppage time. And by Adler Medina. Abdoulaye Donzo. The Everett Jets simply controlling this match. Here goes Darboe. Sends a perfect through ball. And just... It is all said and done. There's no way Oly-Pen force are coming back from this one. Not even from this game or their dignity can be regained from this embarrassing thrashing that you will see. Diego Ward to the byline. Breaks around and it's out for a goal kick. Doesn't trouble. Referee has the whistle in his hands. Checks his watch. How much more time will we have? It shouldn't be a lot. Peretti. Good ball to Sawyer Waltall. Cleared by Oly-Pen Force. Adler. Adler Medina. Clears it off. This has been all but an effective match. Abdullah Donzo. Sir Waltall. Referee has the whistle in his hands. Surely, this match should be over. Good long ball to Diego Ward. Can he keep it in play? Pass is overcooked. Here comes the Oly-Pen Force. Match should be over any minute. Here they come. This is the one final chance for something, to make something out of this. Peretti. Podden. Glenn Podden has had good hold-up play as that forward this season. Glenn Podden. Podden. Everett Martinez. Sawyer Waltall. Shouldn't be long left. Manny Segura plays it to Diego Ward. He gets through one, pushed from behind. Referee allows it to go. Diego Ward saved. Corner number 9. Is this the final corner of the game? Here it goes. Donzo's flick header. Roach is back in the area. Pinballs around and cleared. By whom, I wonder? Kept in play. No correction. Thrown back in. Thrown in quickly. Taken. Diego Ward. Cleared. Only as far as Peretti. Settles. Diego Ward. Volleys it off the bar. The Everett Jets not giving Oly-Pen Force an ounce of daylight this evening. Here we go. Islas. Darbo. Diego Ward with a good press. We see by the ref shirt there's a little bit of a breeze blowing. Coming in from the west, pushing eastward. Miscommunication by Oly-Pen Force by their goalie and the center back. Peretti. Darbo. Can he make it 4? Darbo's shot is ricochets around the back 4. Falls to the feet of Ramoso. Ward and Ramoso have just caused all sorts of problems. Here's Ramoso. Holds it up. Segura. Segura. Out wide to Ramoso. Ramoso will drop it back to Rocha. Donzo. Everett Martinez. Good little ball to Darbo. Throw in on this near side. Shouldn't be much added time. Shouldn't be much left. Throw in taken quickly. Podden gets pushed, and that's a cleared up field, long and deep. Segura sets it to Diego Ward. Ward. Ramoso crosses it back in the area. Miscued clearance. Falls to Peretti. Peretti around. Peretti saved by. And that will be it. Your Everett Jets dominate thoroughly. A final score of 8-0. I'm Connor Ostell. We will see you again back here for the big one against Bellingham United. Goodbye for now from Goddard Stadium.